This is Diana Sullivan in Austin, Texas, and today I'm doing a little different no-roll edge. Now, it's natural for knitting to roll up. This unblocked piece of knitting rolls toward the knitted side and it stays rolled, and it also rolls top and bottom. Here's another unblocked piece of knitting with the edging that I'm about to show you. And what you'll see is that it rolls top and bottom, but the sides are nice and flat. This is a diagonal trim that you can put on at the same time that you're knitting. It's great on an Afghan panel. This one is a 3-stitch version, and this one over here is a 2-stitch version. I cast on and I knitted 2 rows, and we'll do the 3-stitch edge. If I did the 2-stitch edge, I would just use this tool instead. So I've got a triple transfer tool here, and I'm going to take the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th stitches from the end and move them over by 1. That way there are 2 stitches on the end needle, and then 1 and 1, and they're all going at a slant. Then I will also fill in the hole by picking up the heel of this stitch and just moving it in, and knit 2 rows. And I'm going to do the same thing. Move the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th stitches over to the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd needles, and then pick up the heel of the next stitch over, it's the 5th needle, and put it on the 4th needle so there's no hole. And knit 2 rows. Now I think this one is quite elegant, but it's nice and plain in terms of not adding any holes or deep texture. Because I'm doing this on one end of this knitting and not on both ends, I'm going to have one side of my sample that rolls and one side that's flat. Sometimes people get the idea that you can block the roll out of the knitting and get nice flat edges that way, but generally speaking, unless you absolutely melt the yarn in the blocking process, after a little laundering and a little wear, the yarn's going to go back to the way it was. So then your roll will be back. Blocking is not at all a permanent solution to the problem. What you need is one of the many different methods that changes the shape of the stitches so that they will lie flat naturally without a lot of blocking. And there we have it. Now I'm going to bind off and take it off and show you how that looks. Here's the finished sample. It wants to roll this way. It also wants to roll this way, but this end, where I did the little diagonal edging, is smooth and flat. Now let's get in close so you can really see that edging. See the nice diagonal design that the stitches form because I have done this edging?